Hello and welcome back to Parkverse. My name's Jordan and today we are talking about Lightwater Valley yet again, but in this video we're talking about everything that's been going on behind the scenes to get the park ready for opening day. Now, as of recording this video, the park's about 3 to 4 weeks away from opening. It opens at I think it's the end of March, 28th of March, I think. So I'm really looking forward to getting down to the park on opening weekend. I don't know what day we're going to be there, either the Saturday or the Sunday. Not too sure yet. But if you're not already aware, the park was purchased by Mellor's Group, who also own Fantasy Island here in the UK. So this is their first season of being in charge. They only took over in December. I think it was like December, January, so they haven't had a lot of time to get the park ready really. But I flew my drone over the other day and I got quite a lot of footage of things that have been taking place. So come along with me as we check out Lightwater Valley and all the changes that have been taking place over the last few weeks. So we're going to start at the front of the park and work our way to the back. So the front of the park, it's really picturesque. You've got this long road that takes you all the way to the entrance. Got some nice ponds and lakes and stuff. And then the entrance has got a really nice indoor area with some like old, I think there used to be like some really old shops in there. You got the train as well. It's a really, really picturesque park, this. You can see here we've got the swing ride, the train station, and the top of the screen there you can see is the old Toad Hall, which we will be covering as well. Bottom of the screen you've got the Adventure Golf, which is like dinosaur themed. Really, really good mini golf actually. From the sky here, a lot of the buildings do look like they need a jet wash from the roof, but again you don't see that from the ground. Middle of the screen you can see the play area, which I think was Angry Birds themed, and behind that, that is what the last owners put in. It's like a safari area, again just for the kids really. And then towards the back of the screen there you can see the trailers where the roller coaster came, Spinning Racers, that came on them trailers as well. So again, not much going on towards the front of the park. I think they have done a bit of clearing, especially like power washing and stuff. But here we go, this is the Toad Hall. So the park actually teased this on their social media. They put a picture on saying, does anyone remember this door? And this is actually the building of the old Toad Hall. This is where the end of the ride used to come down into the drop. Obviously the actual water splashdown has been filled in. I think there was a Ferris wheel on here a few years ago, but it used to come down there. I'll put in some sort of diagram if I can, but it used to come down there and splash into the water here, and then you got the train station just beyond that as well. You can see here, this is the building as well. So the actual track for the water chute, what it was in that building, and you splash down into that bit down there. And you can see here, they've got the boating lake as well. There used to be some swans on there. I don't know if they've still got the swans. Our friends over at Sneaky Coasters did give us these pictures, so you can see here, this is what he took when he went to the park. You can see where the ride used to splash down, and I'll put on another picture as well of what it looked like when the ride was open as well. So will we see this ride come back in the future? I hope so. I think it's definitely doable. I think if they put the money into it, I think it's a ride that can definitely come back, and I think it'll be really popular as well. I know it's not very thrilling, but I just think for the older guests in the park, I think they'll really want to relive their childhood on this classic ride, and I think it's something that they could probably do on a bit of a budget as well. Again, the actual track and everything from the original ride is pretty much destroyed, but the buildings there, they can definitely do some work with it. Moving on though, we've got the farmyard area. So this farmyard area here used to obviously have the Eagle's Claw down there. And then moving on a little bit, you'll see the brand new roller coaster, which is a marathon spinning coaster called Spinning Racer. Now this is a travelling ride. We all know that Mellors obviously own a lot of travelling rides, and I think for the foreseeable future at least, we're going to see a lot of these. This is located where the old travelling river rapids used to be, and last year as well there was some rubbish roller coaster on there as well. Looking at the footage that I've got though, we can see that the actual queue line for the ride isn't in yet, and again they've got plenty of time as well to put some more, like, I think it'll be more landscaping than theming, but it's nice that they haven't put the big ugly neon signs on that these travelling rides have. Normally it's got a big sign saying Spinning Racer on it. Luckily it looks like they're not putting that up, because that would kind of ruin the vibe of this theme park. But I think the ride looks fantastic. Yeah, it looks really small, but don't forget, this footage was filmed absolutely miles away and just zoomed in heavily. And then next to that roller coaster, we've got the skate kart ride there, where you literally just sit on these little skate karts and go around the little circuit there. And then at the back here is the Raptor Attack building. Now that building used to have a roller coaster in it. It used to be called Raptor Attack. Again, it doesn't look like there's much movement going on in this building, but I think eventually we will see a new ride in here. I kind of zoomed into the actual door of the ride area where they would have got the ride in and out of, and it doesn't look like there's any movement down there, or like it's been touched in quite a while. So again, they haven't had much time, Mellor's group, to put their stamp on it. But yeah, it's such a weird building, this. It's literally dug out in a quarry, and then like it's got a roof on top. It's really, really strange. And then obviously here, and there you can see as well the old Raptor Attack queue line as well in that building to the right of the screen. Now this picnic area here, I think this has been home to many rides in the past, but I think probably next season now we will see the old bling ride on this spot. I think it will look fantastic there. I think it's a perfect location for it. It's already got the concrete slab there. And obviously there's been rumours that that ride is coming to Lightwater Valley in the future, so hopefully we'll see it in this location right here. Moving on to the Ultimate, again, a lot of people on Facebook, bring back the Ultimate, guys. It's not going to happen. I don't even think Lightwater Valley own the land that the Ultimate used to run on. But here you can see the old station building for the Ultimate. Again, there's been a little bit of clearance down there, but not much. Again, could they use that station for some sort of ride? I don't know. But I'm going to fly over the actual first lift hill of where the Ultimate used to be. It used to run up this little bit here. You can see all the concrete still there. But yeah, we're flying over the actual site of the Ultimate now. And there is actually some like stables, so I'm guessing that they don't own this land anymore. I think it was rented maybe while the ride was open. But you can see here, there's a road that goes to these stables. There's a few here and a few more at the back there. I'm guessing the stables, it looks like they are. There's some like paddocks and stuff. But you can still see where the Ultimate used to run. You can see the outline in the ground. That's where it used to run all them years ago. I do miss it, and I do wish they'll bring it back, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Moving on to the other side of the park, we've got the Ladybug coaster, which is a Sierra coaster. There's also some sort of track ride there to the right. And then we go into the area, which is like mainly the pirate area. It's a loose pirate area theme, but we've got the pirate ship there. There's another flat ride, and there's actually a Huss breakdance as well, which is a great ride, which that was rumoured to be removed a few years ago, so it's good to see that's still there. That empty plot there used to be a Big Apple coaster, like a Wacky Worm. I think they've still got that, but they've moved it into another area. That's near the spinning coaster. But again, it doesn't look like too much is going on, really. But again, it's hard to tell from this angle and from this distance away the work that's been going on. Again, we don't know, like, if the queue lines have been re-fenced and stuff. You can't really tell from this angle. But you can see there, that's the little caterpillar coaster there. And then a bit further up, as you'll see in a second, you'll see Spinning Racer in its new home. Again, it does look a little bit lonely over there, but I'm hoping a few food stands and game stalls and stuff, it'll start to bring it together a bit more. And again, a bit of landscaping, put some flower beds in and it'll be perfect. And then flying over here, we've got, I think it's like, this used to be like the farmyard area. And again, you used to have the Eagle's Claw just round here. Again, shame that went, but yeah, the old owners ripped everything out. So Mellor's basically starting from scratch, really. And again, they haven't had a lot of time to do a lot of work. And then moving on, we've got the water slides. So these water slides, you go down on a dinghy. Not much going on with these. These could do with a good paint up. These have been there for years. You got like a really ugly looking fairground ride there, which again, the last owners put in. Some flying Dumbos as well. And again, the old owners just didn't do the park any justice whatsoever. But the actual park, it does look very run down from this angle. But again, we can't really judge until we get there on opening day. But yeah, it's great to see the park has been sold to the Mellor's group. But that is all from our Lightwater Valley update. Again, not much going on apart from the new roller coaster, but it is good to see that the Mellors are going to be putting new attractions in. And again, they haven't had a lot of time. They literally bought the park December. I think they didn't get there until like January, so they've not had a lot of time to put their stamp on it. So we do need to bear with them. But if we can all get there, I'm going opening weekend. Again, I don't know if it'll be the Saturday or the Sunday. If we can all get there and support them, then they will invest into this park. And I'm really looking forward to the future of Lightwater Valley, because I was very, very sceptical about it, because I thought it was going to be another part that we'll lose here in the UK. But luckily, it looks like it's been saved, and I'm really looking forward to getting there, because it's been a few years. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.